Yo, what is up, guys? NYKia31 here, Madden 20. This is probably going to be the last Madden 20 Weekend League challenge that I'm going to do before I take a break for a month and just kind of shelve the game. I think that's healthy to take a break from Madden before the new game comes out for a few weeks. But anyway, Tampa 2 revival time. You see who's my favorite player, Mr. Derek Brooks, an outside backer, and we have an all Tampa 2 defensive line. We also have Brian Urlacher at outside backer with Shazier. There's Derek Brooks' ratings. Speed is what it is. I mean, if you're not playing a defensive back at linebacker right now, you're going to have a guy who's slow unless you have a maxed out Shaz, quote unquote slow for my purposes, but his coverage ratings are amazing. Here you have Dwight Freeney. Everyone on my defensive line has played in a Tampa 2 scheme. Fast has held defensive line across the board and athletic. You see Freeney with his 99 finesse move, and here are the abilities that he has. He has Unstoppable Force as an X Factor, Reach Elite, No Outsiders, Under Pressure, and Pass Rush Elite. I'm going to try that, force him for a little bit, see how he plays. Might put Finesse Specialist on him if I feel like he needs a little bit more giddy up, but I think that'll be just fine. Here's Warren Sapp, and it's criminal that he did not get a power-up expansion, so he can get a 99 overall, but EA decided to pretty much shut down content for the year, so that's pretty much what it is. And you see Mr. Sapp there, and he has, what does he have? Reach Elite, Inside Stuff, and Pass Rush Elite. Unstoppable Force is his X Factor. Julius Peppers plays defensive tackle, and he's my spy. He's 6'7", he's fast, he has crazy acceleration, and he has 70 zone coverage. So he gets INTs in that low hole. Tough to throw over, and yeah, he'll snag some balls. He definitely does. And Simeon Rice playing on the opposite end. Simeon Rice is a beast. He is an absolute beast. Everyone loves Myles Garrett as the best defensive end in this game mode. Simeon Rice is not too far behind at all. And there are his abilities. I could probably play, or probably should play, Ronnie a lot at corner. And maybe throw in Peanut Tillman as well. Everything else is the same, and the offense is the same. Reason why I say a lot and Peanut Tillman is that those corners gotta be physical dudes who can play in some run support. And everything's been the same here for a few weeks now, except for some new old linemen. Other than that, no changes. And we are going to go with the Bucks unis, Ray J Stadium, and on offense we're going to be running out of the spread playbook. And defense will be running the same playbook I've been running all season, the Jags defensive playbook. And this game I'm already up 14-0. Most of it kind of got cut off. So we're at the tail end of this, and he's in desperation mode. He's fallen behind, so he has to try to make stuff happen. Good route combination there as in cover 2 sink. Everyone matched to the left side. I changed the backer to deep third, and he just had a crosser there in the vacated space. So, it is what it is. I could have thought that if I saw it a little bit sooner, but alas. So, we gotta just buckle up and play defense. I'm gonna play what I usually play. I'm gonna be playing quarters and C6, C9, and cover 2, show 4, and cover 2 sink, and the C3 buzz is gonna be too high most of the time. He's gonna try to run here. He's really been not very efficient passing the ball, so when guys are like that, they either go into under center stretch, eye tight or eye close mode, or they go this formation here, which is a favorite of a lot of people as well. This gun ace salat set. Gonna be in C9 here. Mid read is me, and he is going to throw that into coverage. And like I was saying with the Madden 21 beta, you're not going to be able to do what I did there, where I was guarding the shallow and then peeled back to take the deep shot away. was covered anyway, but you know what I mean. I was able to get there for additional support. And now he's going to run again. He's got abilities on both his receivers and on his quarterback. So Barry Sanders is not all juiced up. So just looking to hold the door here. I am in 3 cloud with a press look. I changed that corner on your left to an outside quarter, so he bails out of there. Don't want no two-handed chuck animation. He throws right into coverage, and Urlacher is Mr. Johnny on the spot and gets the INT. So we got the turnover, but we're also in one of the worst spots of the field where you can be in, playing a spread, because you just can't really see much. I'm going to run a little alert RPO. I don't really get much there. I just want to be careful here because I don't think this guy can score. So when you're dealing with a guy like this, you just don't want to turn the ball over. And, you know, I have to get out of there. I saw a square, but I had all that mess around me. So, again, just being safe and putting the onus on him to show me that he can score since I'm up, 2 possessions. Shotgun tight, the meta tour right now as far as passing offense goes. You can do all the hot routes for you want, but if you can't make a read by now, after 10 months of this game, it ain't going to help you. Do your little motion, snap the ball, and miss open people. And Crow is going to break on the ball and pick the ball off. Had an underneath route, but he wanted what he wanted when he wanted it and forced it, and away you go. So he's going to eject there. And you see his passing numbers were not very efficient at all. So now we're at Ray J. Looks like we have a little Steeler theme team action going on there with Cordell Stewart and Shaz. He's got Moss. Chances are he's got Moss activated. So we got to deal with that. Ray J under the lights with the pewter unis. And really, this happens to me every Madden year after Madden beta season. I have a really hard time going back to the old game once I get a taste of what's coming. Good, bad, or indifferent. It just feels weird. And really, I think a lot of people are just maddened out. Even guys who try to do different stuff and just try to do stuff for fun, they just end up getting irritated because you have people who haven't kissed females in their lives still playing like their lives are on the line and they're contending for belts in the middle of July. So anyway, it comes out empty. There's Moss lit. I'm trying to set up some guys to blitz to either force him out of that. He goes away from Moss, and we get the swap there. So he wasted his Moss. Thanks for coming. I didn't get all my rushers that I wanted to have blitz set up in time. He should have just taken a shot at it, but he didn't. So that's his loss. So we're setting up our audibles here out of nickel normal. He's playing out in empty again. I think I'm in cover 9 here, or cover 6. And there's Peppers. It bounces off of him at first, and then he picks it off. 6-7 spies are a wonderful thing. So we're in good shape right away. Setting up my audibles out of gun doubles and gun doubles offset. Those are my base formations, and then we branch out from there as needed. And I'm really looking forward to using this playbook at Madden 21. I think us spread guys are going to be liberated in a big way. But anyway, setting up my audibles, coming out with some zone read. See how he plays it. Should have a good look for it. I get a keep, but he has someone shooting the gap, and we get tackled for a loss. Thankfully, Josh Allen is not a big fumbler, so I'm not really concerned about him. I'm not usually concerned about him taking hits. Anyway, here comes your customary cover 3 sky that you see most people who play coverage in Weekend League play. It's either that, cover 4 drop, or cover 2. I mean, that's pretty much it when you play against guys who play predominantly coverage. Do a little RPO, juke with Torrey Holt. If T.O. holds that block a little bit longer, that's probably a touchdown. So we're on the march pretty well. I think he's a bit of an imitator. He's dialing up some C6 and quarters and C9, so we're going to test his knowledge or whether he's just being a troll. And we're going to go with a double move, corner post, No one's in the middle of the field. We have to isolate the safety with the square in route. Touchdown. So we're up 7-0. Now he's under center, and he's going to start doing the run-o-rama. Gets a gain there. He's going to go no huddle here for God knows what reason. And he's going to go no huddle just to run a little check down route to Joe Jackson for 2 yards. Congratulations. I mean, do what you do, buddy. Do what you do. Now comes I-form 22 personnel. No Moss or no Bo in the field. I don't believe for a second he's throwing the football. He has the dive. I crashed my line out, but of course he bounces it outside and runs right into the support. And he had no ability on his back to bail him out, so he gets tackled for a loss, as he rightfully should have. This time Bo's back in, jukebox, and away he goes. All it takes is one. So the game is all tied up. I don't know what is worse, the back abilities or the receiving abilities. Both positions have just toxic ass abilities, and we've been dealing with it all year long. Anyway, back on offense. Gonna run a little smash here. Smash is always smash. Cover 2, you always read it the same. Gonna try to zone read again. Somehow Palu Malu gets back out there and runs me down. Oh my god. That's irritating. Gonna scramble here with Josh. Go get him, Calvin Johnson. Go get him. Dashing Deadeye for the win. RPO look here. Crashes in. Whoop! Torrey Holst's my designated RPO guy for quite some time now. His catching traffic isn't that great, so that's the only role he's really fit to fill if he's not going to have any abilities on him. I'll try zone read again here. Gotta keep him. We get detonated there. My god. Ugh. Jeez. Here's where Hot Route Master comes in really nice. You can create route concepts that can make more formations viable here. I'm going to dial up a deep fork concept there to your left to complement the high-low read to your right. Don't really like what I have here to your right. I have the post shot, but he just does not come in inbounds. Ugh, that was perfect. Absolutely perfect. But alas, sometimes that happens. So, got to settle for 3. Not really concerned about it because I don't believe he can do much putting the ball in the air based off of what I've seen so far. Empty again. I'm not going to blitz him. I'm going to play coverage here. I'm going to press out of palms here. Make the correction to the trip side. He's going to run a jet sweep. Not a bad idea, but we run it down because everyone on the field is insanely fast, and that takes too long to develop. Touch pass or jet sweep out of doubles or 2x2 gun is a lot more quicker hitting than that play out of empty. But anyway, he is going to be up against it here on 3rd and long. We're in 3 buzz. 3 buzz match. The back goes to the flat and the seam goes vertical. He's mine, which happens, and he forces the ball into coverage. Oh my god. 3 guys all around him. Again, 11 months in, and so many people just cannot read basic coverages because if they've never had to, they've been relying on the damn running game all year long. So anyway, I think he's trying to mimic me, so I dial up a double move here to the outside, and we hit it. Now I believe he's going to be back in cover 2, so we're going to dial up the smash concept here to your right. We have the angle route as well, but again, with a lurker there, you don't want to chance it. So I just take off. There's no spy there, so I just run with it. Gonna go read RPO here. I could have kept that. I could have pulled it out and kept it. But I saw that a bit late, so I couldn't. So anyway, he's still going to be in cover 2, I believe. We have Gronk there with a step. Oh, how does that not get there? 99 throw power. How do you... Ugh, that's irritating. So again, we will settle for 3 here. And what it comes down to, he's got to show me that he can complete some passes against base coverages. And if he can't, it's going to be a very short game for him. And so far, he has not done a very good job of it. And still, send Julius Peppers. He's going to track him down, run him down like a dog. He's going to go no huddle since that worked so well for him the first time. We're going to be in Tampa 2 here. Got Taylor Mays in there in the dime just because his speed is so damn high and his coverage ratings and all that. And look at him go. Oh my god, he's so good. Taylor Mays is just amazing in this game. Oh. EA loves them some Taylor Mays. Buzz match again, and I'm not really afraid of Bo Jackson on an underneath route. That's just, if he catches it, he catches it. No big deal. But he's not going to catch it in traffic. So 4th and 8, we're going to go 3-man rush here. Our 3-down line dollar. We're going to go protect the sticks. Too high, cover 3, sky press. Nothing fancy. There's no need to be fancy with a guy who's digging his own grave. That's my philosophy when I'm playing on these weekend league streets. I'm just going to do my job and let him throw picks. and that'll be the end of that. So he is going to eject. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You get games like this every weekend league early. Guys who just never learned how to pass all year long, or they learned something from some other content creator, but they're just not nearly as good at it, and they make a ton of mistakes. But that's the way it is. So yeah, that's how I will play out this weekend league for as many games as I play with this Tampa 2 inspired theme squad, and hope you guys enjoy it. Talk to you all later. Peace.